Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to our channel. Today kicks off a week of dailies in my Penny Pages B6 Be Productive Daily, and today is Tuesday. We'll talk about it. And we'll also talk about this lovely kit from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That was a collab with Paperboy's Berry Pie and Cosa. This is definitely an older kit. I've had it in my stash for quite a while, so just keep that in mind. But I thought we'd use this because I just got back from a trip to North Carolina with two of my besties from forever ago. And I do need a back plan because I didn't touch my planner at all the last 2 days. So we're going to use this, but we're going to pick up with Tuesday today. It is already like almost 5 o'clock. So, it's been a longer day. We're not changing the times on this because, well, let's just put it this way. I was up at 5:30, I want to say. Or was it 5? I don't know. It was early. So, I thought I'd use this because my two best friends and I that got to see and be with for the last couple of days, we met in middle school. So this is kind of very reminiscent of that, especially with the little lockers. It just kind of, and then the books kind of remind me of both of them because they both really like to read. I'm not a big reader, but hey. So it's just a great kit, and I didn't know when I was ever going to use this. I think it may have been a kit that was like a freebie kit as part of a sale or something. I may be wrong, but I don't remember. It's been so long since this has been in my stash. I've got all these glitter headers to choose from. So, but we're going to use it. I didn't know when it was going to be used, but now it seems like the perfect time. So, Dave and I picked up my one friend that I see her quite regularly now. Growing up, we always had this relationship of we would talk some. I mean, I don't need this up here either, but it's kind of like I don't want to use all these. I'm going to put probably, there's the 2 boxes. I'll probably do 3 each for yesterday and for Sunday. So I'm just going to use 2 today. So I guess for now, we're just going to kind of put it here like I normally would. I mean, if I put it up here, I could still try to use this to kind of write in or something, but I don't know. It's fine. It's not like I'm working no matter how you look at it, but we're just going to kind of go with sort of how I normally plan for right this minute because I don't know how else to do this, except you'll see me fill in some of this, which is not normal, but because it's so late in the day, you can fill some of that in with me. So we left Sunday morning. We left, Dave and I got up early, like 6 o'clock, and I had to finish packing because I didn't finish packing the night before. Sadly, because had I packed completely the night before, I may have remembered to write myself a note that I needed to bring my Dupixent. I did not bring that, so I have to take that today. I may have remembered to leave myself a note to say, don't forget your night guard. I didn't write that note, so I forgot that. Like, I literally realized I forgot stuff as we were like hours away from the house already. So it wasn't going to matter. And it's not like they were things that I could easily just we could go pick up at the store. So I've been without stuff for, 2 days. Whoopee. It's not the end of the world, but still. We went down, we got there, and I'm trying to remember Sunday, you guys. Our friends, boy, my godson has gotten so big. Our friends, oh, by the way, this has this too. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not, but our friends knew we were bringing a friend. We did not specify who the friend was. This has been in the works for a while to surprise them with her coming. And so they knew somebody was coming. So we got there and we had our friend come around to the door and let the other friend out of the car. And you guys, I got a couple of pictures, and her reaction was literally priceless. It is exactly what we wanted. It was amazing. She literally almost broke out in tears because it was so good. The last time the three of us were together, probably at the same time for anything, was probably her baby shower, which would have been over 4 years ago. Prior to that, I don't even know. It is rare that the three of us all get together anymore. So to be able to spend Sunday, we got there probably around 2, I want to say. Sunday afternoon, all day yesterday. And then we left early this morning, but to have all that time together was amazing. Now, I have this other sheet from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. that has these roads on it. This was an oopsie sheet from some time ago, and I thought using one of these roads was going to be perfect. We hit the road around 6:30 this morning after having breakfast. So we had breakfast at Biscuitville, which is really good in North Carolina. Got back around noon. Well, we dropped her off around noon. Kind of got home closer to 12:30 or so. I don't remember exactly because we dropped her off and then we went to Food Lion and then came home and got settled and all that. But either way, her face was priceless on why am I trying to close that right now? On Sunday. And then we kind of hung out, caught up, had an early-ish dinner. It was early-ish, but the guys went out, did some things, and us ladies hung around and talked and had a good time. And then yesterday, I am going to put the zombie up here because, yeah, let's just put it that way. I'm not going to put morning stuff, but because it wasn't morning stuff. Maybe we'll write in Biscuitville. And then this was the trip home. Dropped her off, and then, like I said, we went to Food Lion. I did some unpacking. Dave did whatever. I mean, he unpacked-ish, but not really unpacked his stuff. We unpacked the car and stuff, but I actually physically fully unpacked. Relaxed a little bit. He threw some hot dogs on the grill. Had some lunch, probably around 3. I'm going to say lunch here. And then I'll kind of write in, it would be kind of cool to add like maybe another strip. Why not? You, and then I snoozed for like 30 minutes because I was tired. Can you blame me? What time did I say? Till 3? Yeah, because I wrote lunch under there. But yeah, so yesterday was kind of fun. So we got up a little bit earlier than we would normally, but we had plans. So one friend, actually, both of them had kind of the same idea, which was ironic. One of them, the one mentioned it coming down there with us, that she wanted to do this. And then the other one mentioned it once we got into town, that she wanted to do that the next day. So it was funny. So they both wanted to go to Build-A-Bear and get our godson a new Build-A-Bear and have Dave and I record a message inside for him. Now I napped more like from 4 to 4:30 ish. These are from Indiana Inca plants. So then, we went to Build-A-Bear, and then the one who rode down with me, because they live in North Carolina now, so it's not like we see them all the time. We went down there and we went to Build-A-Bear, and she also decided she was gonna buy all 3 of us a set together, so we all get the same one of whatever we picked out. So we picked out this really pretty bear. It's one of their fairy collections, so it has purple, blue, and pink. I actually spotted this, and those are the 3 of our favorite colors. Mine's purple, one's blue, one's pink, and it has like these little silver stars on it. So, and it has fairy wings. It's really pretty. So we picked that one. We all did that. Added the heartbeat in it. This is my first experience with Build-A-Bear too. But we did that. I'm going to have to finish telling you about this tomorrow because I'm already out of time. This is current time here, so I'm not going to fill in the rest of this now. But I do need to take my Dupixent. But this is the trip back. This is Food Lion Unpack. Yeah. I'll tell you more tomorrow because I don't want to just talk all the time without me doing something. So I will tell you more about it tomorrow, which will be in just a few seconds for you. So stay tuned. I will go from there. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We're going to use the last little bit of the Cloud 9 collection that I have left over still. That's what we're going to use today. It is almost noontime when I'm filming this, and that's just due to things already this morning. So let's get started. You know what? I already forgot something. Let me grab it before I get rolling, because clearly I can't remember to grab stuff beforehand. It's because I didn't write it on my little note, little sticky note of I need to remember that I'm doing this, today. So it's fine. My neighbor's gonna be coming and doing the grass, so I had to go to the bank and I forgot all about that. So we have plenty to put down today because it's already been a busy day. So let's jump in. I was woken up like almost 8 o'clock. It wasn't quite 8. It was like probably like 7:45. But for the sake of doing this, we're gonna put 8 o'clock. I just cut these because the only ones I had were the 9 a.m. ones. And I figured I needed to have some because lately and probably some more days this week, I don't know. Well, between now and the time Dave leaves, there's a chance that I might need it again. So who knows? With him, who knows? But I think we mostly have the stuff where that requires me to be out of bed early, out of the way. This morning we had to run down to the courthouse clerk office to renew our concealed carry permits because those sorry, my voice is being weird because of my allergies. Because my ours expire in a couple of months, so we needed to renew those. Yes, I have a concealed permit. No, I don't generally carry. But if my husband decides to leave something in a vehicle, and I were to get pulled over or whatever, I would be covered because I have the permit. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, so yesterday I was talking about when we went to Build-A-Bear with my two friends and my godson. Dave came for a few minutes to help me record the thing for our godson, and then he left us ladies alone, and he found a woodworking shop in the area that he wanted to go check out, so he went and did that. Our the other friend, he had to work for at least part of the day, so he was at his house working because he works from home. So yeah, let me figure this out because I might use that checklist. I may use this last checklist that's here, and then I can put this underneath of it. Okay, we got enough space to cover up the notes because I need a header under there too. So yeah, we'll get that covered up. And then anything that doesn't fit over here, I can fit over here for to-dos for the day, all the little things, which is already pretty much taken care of on my end. Now Dave is working on stuff with his dad, which hopefully doesn't interrupt my filming later. So yeah, we went to Build-A-Bear. The three of us got the same bear with the heartbeat in it, and our godson got his cat with the recording. And the one friend paid for all three of them. She wanted to do it, so she took care of all of ours, and all three of ours plus our godsons. So that was really nice of her. And oh, I have one header left, which will have to go here. Well, I may not put it there yet because I probably am going to put a box here and then over top of it, so I have as much space as I can right there. Because this will be my quote of the day video for TikTok, which I didn't even do for 2 days either, so I literally unplugged. But then after Build-A-Bear, we went back to their house. And our godson, he has trisomy 21, or it's also known as Down syndrome. So he has a lot of therapies he goes to. So he had one of his therapies at like around 2-ish. I don't remember. So the one friend and I decided to stay put. I was getting a headache, so it worked out, gave me time to let the headache kind of dull down. See, I wish I had more half boxes or quarter boxes left, but I do have this one and I have some of these skinnies, so it'll work. And I don't have any like of the others left. I could actually use like a half box up here for that, which I don't generally do, but there is enough space for it. And I have them, so why not? Today is Take a Wild Guess Day. Yeah. So yeah, we hung out at the house until they got back, and then Dave and our friend. I'm trying not to use names for their privacy. I'm sorry. We're smoking some chicken so that Dave could take that on the road. He did ask about that, if that was something they could do since they have a smoker. So yeah, they worked on that while the three of us ladies and our godson relaxed, talked, had a good time. So all those things. It was great. So we'll fit these 3 here. And then anything else I need to put down can go here. Obviously, right now Dave's home. I don't need a truck. So yeah. Well, then we went out to dinner. Had a very nice dinner at a local place. And didn't stay up too late because we were getting up super early the next morning to leave. But had the guys take some pictures of the 3 of us together. And yeah, I mean, it was really good. It was a really good time. So I have these little quart icons from my shop. You can get them, they're the foil listing, but you can get them non-foiled. I do have non-foiled like icon listing. So I'm sorry, my voice is trying to go out again. Let me take another sip. My allergies are shot right now. Pollen levels were super high. Where we were, it was also different pollens than what we have here. I mean, it's not that different from what we have, but the pollens that were high levels were different from here. Obviously, I'm supposed to film and upload today, so hopefully I'll be able to do that, and hopefully I'll be able to do that with enough quiet that I don't have to worry about it later. They're supposed to be doing some work around the door frame in the back of the house because it's kind of a mess. So, yeah, I do need to remember to put trash and recycle out. These are from Indiana Anchor Plans. I know I bought more of these. I just have to find out where I put them because I know I haven't put them where they belong yet. So I got to find them and put them with, the space that they're supposed to be in. And then I said my neighbor's coming over to cut grass. Oh, excuse me. So I did do a bank run. I'm going to have to use this one because the other one has an icon on it and I don't want to cover that up. These both were from Cheerful Planner Girl, no longer open, Party Planner, which her shop has just been on vacation mode forever, so I assumed she closed and I didn't know about it. So unfortunately, a lot of shops that I regularly use and have lots of stickers for, I can no longer link. It really stinks because, love to support them. But if I can't, I can't because they're no longer open. But anyways, so for today, I did try to go get allergy shots. Apparently I'm not going to put it down over here. Apparently my vials are too far expired to where they had to throw them away. And they should have had me sign for new vials last time, but they did not. So they are going to attempt to rush my vials because there's no way I can wait another week and a half for shots. I'm already at 3 weeks. And yeah, so I'm not going to write it in right now, but we went to the courthouse, had breakfast. I ran to the bank and got attempted to get shots. And now I'm home. So they're going to try to put a rush on it so I can have vial tests on Friday and then get my shots next week. I just need to be better about doing my sinus rinses in the meantime because I am miserable with my sinuses. My head has also been killing me too much, and I'm not okay with that either. But it is what it is. I have this stuff left, most of which I wouldn't use in this planner. Anyways, I have one singular box on this whole sheet. And I already used another entire sheet of these too, between my classic happy planner and in here, and then just a couple deco that I can throw in here or on previous pages. So yeah, this kit has gotten a lot of use in this planner. I will figure out what else I'm going to use tomorrow. But yeah, it was a great trip and came back yesterday. Not really too much to tell there other than we got up early, we ate breakfast and hit the road and then got home. So anyways, which I think I told you yesterday anyways, but anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go tackle like the one order that I have. My Etsy's on vacation mode currently. Probably leave it there for another day or so, but I have an order on the website I need to fill. And then I can try to get to signing on stuff for the Planner Squad sale in just over a week, a little over a week away. while the guys do what they need to do, Dave and his dad. And yeah, and I also will try to sit down and film that too. Hopefully my voice will start cooperating. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I found this in my stash from Avalon and Ninth. I am pretty sure I got this from a grab bag or oops bag of sorts because I didn't order any of her mystery kits. So I'm pretty sure I got this from like a grab bag or an oops bag. So if there's any oopsies in this, it's because it was from one of those. Okay. I just thought this was kind of springy and thought it would be kind of cool to use. I'm trying to use stickers from my stash right now, and here I am elbowing the stand. I'm sorry. So, you know, that one looks cool. Let's use it. So, let me start by saying if you hear voices, if you hear any kind of banging sounds like hammers, drills, any of that kind of stuff, it's because my husband, his dad, and one other person are doing a project right now around here. So, there is every chance that you will hear some sounds in the background. It's possible. You may not. It really depends on how much this mic noise cancels. I really don't know. Right now I hear them outside that way. On the other side of this wall is the front of our garage. I'm right in the corner of the house, and then our garage is right here. So, and the driveway is right there. So, like literally feet and just like 5 feet outside of my office is the garage. So, yeah. And then the back door is about the furthest point in the house that you could get from here, but let's just say it's loud enough you're going to hear it throughout the house. So yeah, they are doing a project back there. They have some work around the back door they need to work. They're getting done. I don't know. I leave that to them. So just FYI, in a little while I have our quarterly bug treatment guy is going to be here at 10, which, knowing him, he will show up in approximately 20 minutes from now, and it is only 9:15. So he'll be here by no later than 9:45. I guarantee it, because that's him. So he's always early. I always plan for it. Notice I put 8 a.m. up here. I woke up at 8. I did not have an alarm set for 8. I woke up at 8. I planned on getting up at 9. I woke up at 8. I tried to lay back down and my body's like, nope, you're done. You're up. And then promptly at 8:30, I started hearing some banging back there. I'm like, yep, the guys are back from breakfast and are getting started on work. So I'm like, all right, that's my cue to just get out of bed and get this day going. So that's what I'm doing. So I also didn't go to bed as late as I normally do. I went to bed around 11 because I was struggling to stay awake. So, let's use the bike. I don't know why. Let's just use it. I mean, none of this with the hiking and the picnicking stuff screams, let's use this week for any reason other than it's pretty, it's kind of springy, and that's it. I've been holding this thinking maybe at some point we'll go for a walk at the park or something that will make this one feel like I should use it, but no, it's fine. I grabbed this out from Keep It Simple Stickers, which is long since closed. thought this orange is fairly close. It's not perfect. And even though this isn't like nearly the same as this blue or anything, I feel like it coordinates pretty decently. So we're just going to go with it. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to use those two colors. Since all the sheets that I have are straight up functional, which actually would be my choice if I were doing this, other than the glitter headers. So if I were ordering it that way. So, yeah. You know what I didn't grab was any sort of like brush stroke or doodle grid. I was like, there's a lot of functionals here. Let's see what we can pull together. I don't always like using just like a box there, but since I didn't pull anything out and I have more than enough, let's just use like one of these. I can change things up a little bit. All right, it is mushroom day. If you know anything, well, that kind of goes with the kit. You might see wild mushrooms, but if you know anything about me, mushrooms are one food I cannot stand. I cannot stand mushrooms. And if they are in the food no, I won't even pick them out and eat it. I just won't eat them. So, no. No mushrooms for this girl. Don't know. Does it even matter? I just won't use the other one with the other bikes because it's too close to that. I want to use that one, but I don't want to use that one. Maybe the picnic basket. I don't know. Does it even matter? I don't think so, but let's put, well, you know what? I have all these checklist boxes. Do I think I need more than one? No. Let's be honest. I didn't do any real work yesterday. Yesterday I did, but I didn't. After I filmed, I did the one order that I had. Unfortunately, mail had already come and I wasn't running to the post office. So that one is currently in the mailbox waiting for mail today because I'm like, it's going out early today so that way I can't miss the mailman. I don't know why I stopped tomboing there knowing that I'm going to just do the whole thing. I was going to say something and then I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, I got that order done and then I kind of went to my chair. I started looking at graphics to try to do like the freebies for Planner Squad, but I was getting really tired. So I took a nap. And then I didn't do a whole lot. I had a migraine yesterday. It was not in any way helpful to getting any sort of anything accomplished around here. So I'm not going to put it all the way down because I may scoot it. But I don't know yet. So it didn't really help the fact that I wanted to accomplish some things. So unfortunately, I didn't really do much of anything yesterday. So if you can hear that, they're making a whole lot of noise now. So like I said, I'm sorry. Tonight is food bank. I think most of these are too big. I only need something about yay big maximum. I think these are all big. Maybe I can use this one of these and just cover up the checkbox because I don't need the checkbox. It's technically from 5 to 6, but I try to get there around 4:30ish to help set up and be ready So these are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Currently, her shop is like on vacation mode and stuff until she decides what she wants to do, if she's going to kind of open back up or not. So that is her choice. We are gonna put a box of sorts down here for. I probably should use these ones because they're patterned. These other functionals are just like grid or lined. So those can really go with any kit as long as, the colors kind of match. So maybe we use this down here for our quote of the day, whatever that may be. And it's not like I need that whole big space for everything else today. I don't have that much going on today. I may try to go pick up my meds, but I haven't decided. I'm trying to wait for I have one more medication that I'm waiting for it to be ready, and then I'll go pick up meds. So I'm not going to put that down today unless I go pick them up, in which case I will add it later. But I feel like maybe I'll put a box for the guys working on the back door, and then I need one for the bug guy. So let's use, I guess, a lined one, and then I'll probably just use a half box because let's fill up the space a little more. I heard something. I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish this up because yeah. All right. This is an old foil color that I no longer have. But I've had the sheet hanging around in my own stash for a while. And then this is from Keep It Simple Stickers. I wish I had ordered another sheet of these before she closed because these are like the DIY little bits. Do I need a big one? So for like household project type stuff, because I can totally use a big one and write in there. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. All right. So that's all I know. The only other thing that I could potentially feel like I would add to this would be adding a sticker for picking up my meds. Other than that, I think we're good. I don't need to add any of this stuff. I mean, like there's a couple little decos, but I don't need that. And it's all functionals. So it's nothing specific I need to add at this point, but I really like this. I think it's cute. And yeah, we'll go on with our day. I will see what I can do shop wise in between all the everything today, but there you go. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm still gonna go ahead and use this one. Let's see. Yesterday. How did yesterday go? Like my brain when Dave's home, my schedule is so off and I'm just like yada yada yada, what is going on, But yesterday, yeah, that's right. Had the bug guy come. He did his thing. He was, in fact, by the time I got off of here and went out to the living room, like within 5 minutes, he was here. So, yeah. Like I told you, he shows up early. So he was here, did his thing, chatted for a bit because he's he's gotten to know all of us over the years. So, and he also takes care of Dave's parents, and Dave's dad was over. So, he talked to for a little bit with everybody. And then I worked on some shop stuff, particularly finding graphics and doing the freebies for Planner Squad, which is next week. We are 1 week away. So we're getting there. Did I not put a sticker down the other day? Because I have a 1 a.m. right here. Oh, you know what happened? I know what happened. I used this. This was one I did off camera. I'm pretty sure I used it and then just wrote in, changed the 6 to an 8 up there for an 8 a.m. day that I didn't have the stickers for. That's probably what happened. All right. I'm like, why do I have a random? That's why. So did that. Then really didn't do too much. There was a small period of time where I didn't do much leading up to food bank. Went and helped with food bank. Dave went, took the girls to scouts. And then I want to use one of these butterflies. While he was gone, I just kind of relaxed, played Animal Crossing, just not much. And then when he got home, which was after 9, then we went and got Little Caesars and had dinner. I mean, it was a late dinner. Let's just put it that way. But, some days are like that. And I ended up crashing around 11:30 instead of midnight. Like the whole time he's been home, I haven't been on normal schedule at all. And I feel like a lot of it is just because he's had me up at earlier times, so my body is struggling to stay up till my normal times. Did I use a regular? Oh, I used one of those. That's right. I used one of these yesterday. Let's do that again. Because it's a fancy box. Bat Appreciation Day. So appreciate the bats. But yeah, my schedule's been all kinds of thrown off since he's home, as it normally is. So this morning, I'm finally up at normal time. My alarm did go off. I'm actually up at 9, like I normally would be. This is in my normal realm of time frame when I would be sitting and filming. Not earlier, not later. It's right in my normal schedule. He is currently out with his dad. And his dad's friend, who I think they were both. I don't know if his dad's friend was meeting them before or after. I don't know, but at least all 3 of them are together for today for a while at least. That much I do know. Dave is helping his dad with the camper, with something with that. I think they got to take it up to like Camp World or something. So his dad is. Oh, let me do a checklist. His dad is not the best driver of that thing, but yet he has it. So when Dave is, of course, it runs out. Hold on, I have another one. But I'm kind of single-handed right now. When Dave is home and he needs to move it, he helps him with it because obviously Dave drives things bigger than that for a living. So, and in his defense too, they recently traded in the other camper and got another one with a fifth wheel. So the hookup is different, and I'm sure the feel of driving it is a little different too. So taking it out, I don't think they've actually gotten it out on the road yet. But they're planning on very soon. So he's helping him with that today, and then meeting with the friend for breakfast or lunch. Maybe not breakfast. Breakfast it's too late for them to do breakfast. It would have to be lunch. So that's what they're doing. And then at some point they'll be back here. I don't know. I just know that he has things he's doing until probably like 2 or 3 this afternoon, maybe. So that leaves me to do whatever I want to do. If I want to go delivering for a little while, I can. The way I'm hurting, I don't know that that is a wise move. But the way my bank account looks, I don't know if it's wise to stay home. It's kind of one of those, it's a double-edged sword right now. Do I push myself and go out for a couple of hours and maybe make a little bit of money, or do I stay home and just focus on the sale and trying to get things ready for that? Right now, I'm leaning more towards get things ready for the sale. I can always deliver hard next week. You know what I mean? When Dave's back on the road. So we'll see how things go. Clearly, I put a box down in plans to just focus on today. But I can always put stuff down here if I decide to really want to go out. I gotta try to keep this short-winded because I know my phone is running out of storage space, which is going to make this real fun to piece this video together. I'm just saying, when it's telling me how much time I have left available, that's not a good sign. So yeah, let's try to keep this short and sweet, and same for tomorrow. And then I will cross the bridge of how am I going to get this put together. So, I got hair everywhere. I'm always shedding. This will be for my quote of the day. The only things that I am for sure of today, and this is why too, I'm just kind of like, do I even bother? We are getting together with some friends for dinner, which means I wouldn't be able to stay out all day. I wouldn't be able to go till 7 like I would ordinarily, and take advantage of the Friday dinner shift. So we're doing that, and I need to pick up my meds. I did not go yesterday. I did not get the notification that they were ready until like 6 o'clock. So at that point, or maybe it was like 5-ish, but regardless, at that point in time, I wasn't going out to pick them up. That's what I'm getting at. I wasn't going to pick them up at that time. So I will pick them up today. I will go out here in a little while, go pick them up, and then get on with my day. So I have these guys from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Let's use it up here. I really should put this on the other side, but I think I already put it too far down. It's not gonna matter. Because I was just thinking there's a little picnic basket I could have only put a sticker on this side for our friends thing and right over here, and there's the 'cause we're going out to dinner. But now I'm gonna have to put my sticker over here. I mean, I don't have to, but it just look better. Let's just switch those stickers around. No, it's not gonna matter. So I got time with friends. I could see, I was thinking put it like that. But is it weird being stacked like that? I still like it there. All right, well, we're just gonna do it. It's gonna be too bad that they're not like alternating. It is what it is. I'm gonna write in there. But there we go. That's today. Most likely I'm gonna go pick up my meds. I'm going to sit down and work on shop stuff. Then we have friends we're going to dinner with, and then it'll probably be relaxing from there. So, anyways, I'm going to get off, save what time I have left on my phone for tomorrow, and I will see you then. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Still going to go ahead and use this kit. So, yesterday, didn't get a whole lot done. I'll be honest. I don't know what I did. I'm like, I attempted something and then I don't know what happened. Or maybe I just got distracted, but I did try to do some things. I ended up ordering a few things that needed ordering. And I finally took my Etsy off vacation mode from the weekend. My website, I didn't vacation at all. So that was already open. I did get an Etsy order sometime between the time I went to bed last night and the time I woke up this morning, because I woke up with the notification. So I guess I have one order to work on today. I mean, it's Saturday, so and lately the mailman's been coming early. I don't know if I'll have enough time to get it done before mail or not. If I do, then I can get it out today. If not, then it'll have to go out Monday. So I'm going to have to play that carefully. Like the other day, if you hear voices or if you hear any kind of banging sounds, the guys are getting ready to finish project from the other day. At the back door, and they have some stuff to work on at the garage. And again, the garage is like literally the corner of my house, which is right here. I'm literally in the corner. And the corner of the garage are like a walkway and about this much grass between them. The corners are very close. So, of course, it does get wider between the garage and the house, because my house sits like this and the garage sits like this. So, there's a little bit more space, but it's not that much. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do this quickly. I don't have where I can see the little timer on there, so hopefully this doesn't cut out on me. The way I have my mount, it's not easy to see. It really doesn't matter. Maybe we'll use the hiking trail. I'm not going biking. I'm not going hiking, but why not use the sticker? It's on the kit, so we're gonna use it. I'm not awake. I'm not. But anyways, I went and picked up medicine in the afternoon because Dave's wasn't ready and he wanted me to pick his up at the same time. Naturally, it makes sense. So I waited till like 3 o'clock almost to go pick up meds, and his still wasn't even ready. So I still had to wait there for his medicine, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I guess we're gonna use one of the blue because there's like a whole lot of blue. And then we went out, had dinner at a Mexican restaurant around the corner, and it was very good. Had a good time. And then pretty much took it easy from there. So nothing really exciting yesterday. I did not go out doing deliveries. I probably won't again today because my pain level is pretty high lately, which is another thing I'm looking at. I'd rather just spend the time focusing on getting ready for the sale right now and make it a good sale, and then, you know, that's my hopes anyways. So again, I'm just gonna kind of loosely stick that down because I don't want to in case I need to pull it up, because I might. Do I just commit and do the compass, or do I do one of these? I guess if I want to split those up, I could do one of them now. But I'm just realizing there's only going to be 3 left. Did I just do one day? I must have only used one of these days. See, I would use this one, but then it has that same sign. Let's go with the picnic to break up some of that green. I'm gonna have to look back and see what I did because I've got 3 left, which can be done if I use just one on one of the days, but some days I just don't do that. All right. I like to have 2 boxes when all possible, unless I'm doing like a delivery day, and in which case I need more space here. It is National Velociraptor Awareness Day, so do with that what you will. I've got my zombie. Did I even tell you this week that these are from Beyond Paper Flowers? I feel like I didn't. Like, but that's where I get them. She usually, her sheets in the shop have like some bigger ones and these size. I just order I leave her a note and ask for all the small ones, and she hooks me up. Because I've asked her in the past, so I know she has like my file. I will put here work on orders for that one order that I have. So we'll try to get that done before mail. And then I need to boogie on getting designing done. Yep, I hear sounds right there. And you might too. Again, we're just gonna roll with it because that's what we're dealt with today. I didn't get my butt out of bed earlier, and they got here right after I got up and moving. So maybe that's why I was thinking we may just move this down and put 2 boxes over here. One of them I don't know what they're gonna be, but we'll just put one down just in case something comes up that I want to put it down. So let's use this darker blue, and let's use, why not? Let's go with the orange. I probably should put this down here and break up from that orange. I was gonna do it the opposite way. and put the smaller box down here, but it's fine. Allergies are terrible. Let's use another one of these. I think I'm going to use the small little bit, because, man, they're loud. Because I only have 2 of the bigger ones left. So, yeah, they're right outside my window. They're right outside. I can hear. They're pretty close. Sorry, guys. So, but anyways, now they're right there. So that's pretty much it. I do not know what's going to go in that box, because I do not know what else is going on today. Honestly, I feel like Dave just wants to get these projects done and then be able to relax. And I'm with him on that, because he leaves Monday morning, so we don't have a lot of time left. So he just wants some time to chill. But anyways, that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.